Hey traders, John Howell here. Today I want to just I've been getting some questions about uranium, copper, like natural gas, platinum, these types of markets out there. So I want to give you guys a bit of an update across what I'm seeing across those different types of markets. If you're interested in it, obviously you probably are by watching this video. And I want to share with you what I'm seeing. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, just to let you know that I've been running a sale to the Master Trader Lab. It used to be $1,000, but now you can get just for $49. That's going to be ending real soon. So if you want to get access to it, there's that second link in the description there, guys. Go check it out. You can see all the details on there as well too. So let's actually start off today, guys, with the platinum, looking at the platinum chart here. All right, this is actually where it gets pretty cool. Okay, looking at the platinum chart now, one thing that I like to do myself personally is whenever I'm looking at the charts, okay, whenever I'm looking at these charts here, I'm always trying to see, if I'm trying to get a good understanding of what's going on, I firstly want to be able to see, I want to be able to see what's the trend and what's going on. Okay, what's the trend and what's going on? So let me explain something here for you. Whatever chart you're looking at here, all right, whatever chart you are personally looking at when you're viewing these markets, the techniques that I use is the rule number one for me is trend analysis. I want to see what is the trend, if there is some, right? So therefore we have, in the markets, we tend to have, uptrends, which is we actually start to form really good uptrends. That's forming in the stock market, gold, even silver starting to pick up to the uptrend, right? And we have downtrends, right? This is things like Boeing. I'm laughing because I think that's the only bearish stock right now in the stock market. Anyway, so just seeing that, okay? Just seeing that and seeing what is going on from there. One thing that I'm always liking to do, and again, I teach you, I have a full complete section on chart reading mastery in the Master Trader Lab, guys, okay? So I think there's something like 10, 12 videos in the chart reading section, and then you got like, I think the 4 different trading systems in the system section. You got the mindset section, the foundations, all in the Master Trader Lab. Again, guys, you can get the 95% off sale today. But looking at the platinum, whatever I'm doing, my number one thing I'm trying to say, okay, then what's the trend? What's going on here? So if I'm looking at, this is platinum here, and I'm looking at platinum on a weekly chart. One thing I'm trying to do, I'm trying to see, okay, what's going on here? So if I squeeze my charts right up here, and then I see, like I'm looking at these charts here, I can see that there is absolutely no trend in place. Okay, so the first thing I'm looking for myself is I'm trying to see, is there a trend in place? And right now, there's probably not, right? We have low, low, low. There's a low through there, right? High, high, and high through here, right? So there's actually no real trend through here. Now, on the back and the basis of what I just said there, one thing I do know is that whenever we have these periods of nothing going on for a long, long, long time, whenever that happens on any market, when we do start to break out, we are likely to take on some serious price action in the markets. And so that could be down, okay? I think someone asked me about platinum, and I think if you're long platinum right now on an investment, I want to ask you a question when it comes to that, okay? If you are long platinum right now from an investment, what sort of resources do you have that says that platinum is a good long-term investment? Like what sort of resources that you can start to stack on as a probability? Like I'll give you an example. One of my long-term investments that I truly believe is the gold mining sector. Now, why do I say that? Well, I say that for really just one big cycle perspective. And what is that? The cycle perspective is what? It is just saying, we haven't had a mining, last mining boom was over 10 years ago. For the last 10 years, we haven't had a mining boom. Probably for the next 10 years, we're probably gonna have another mining boom. And also, no one's focusing on the mining sector right now, the gold mining sector right now. So probably over the next 2 or 3 years, we're probably gonna start to see that trend start to form. Make sense? On the upside. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing there. So that's what I want you to understand is like, why did you get into platinum in the first place if you are in platinum? Because what I'm seeing through here is that if we do start to, if this does for some reason start to break down like this here, we are probably going to start to make our way back down to around that 300 level. And I want to see, yeah, I'm using the platinum futures here. But yeah, we'll probably, again, if we do start to break below here, we're probably going to have a really big drop because whenever we do get these periods through here, these sideways periods, we tend to have a really big move. So the analysis on platinum is that nothing's going on. There's no probability of it going up or down. Although looking at what's going on here, we do see that we may have something like that going on from there to there. And we do also see that we also probably have something like this going on from here to here, right? So that's what we're seeing right now when it comes to the platinum market. It may be through there, it may not be, but there is definitely, let me actually bring that line back up again. There is definitely a lot of support or resistance around that whole area through here. So I'd have to say, so once again, if we do keep compressing down through here and we do break down, we're probably likely to see, I would say probably a 50 or so % drop in the platinum market from here. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not saying that's going to happen. Okay. I don't know what's going to happen. We can easily start to hold here, start to break out, and then start to trend up from there. Okay. That's always we just don't know what's going to happen when it comes to this section through here. So let's go look at uranium. And uranium here, this is the URA, the ETF here. And uranium right now has pretty much been doing nothing here, right? Pretty much nothing, up, sideways, pretty much not much going on, right? Just sideways through here. Sideways, all through there, right? So that's what we're seeing all through here. So really not much going on there, but we are starting to see a little bit of a pickup through here. If I go to my daily charts, my short-term charts, and I'll look at what's going on here, we definitely did actually have a bit of a rolling over effect here. We started to have a nice trend up through here. Bit of a flattening out period. We started to roll over, and now we're heading back to the upside. The big issue with what we're seeing right now is that the moving average, this 52 moving average, is very, 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 very strong on the downside still. So there could be a very high probability of seeing this getting pulled back down with the overall momentum in the markets, okay? With the overall momentum in the markets. So that's what I'm seeing there when it comes to the platinum. Let's go look at natural gas. There was actually a beautiful trade. I'm pretty sure one of my clients, Des, he actually, yeah, look at this, beautiful. There was actually a really, really, really nice, beautiful trade that came through here. I think, where was that, Des? Where was that? Yeah, anyway, you're probably watching this right now. Anyway, so yeah, we can see that through there. So anyway, back to natural gas through here. So what I'm always doing, as I said before, is I'm going to go to the weekly charts. And what I see on these weekly charts is right now there's still sellers in control on this weekly chart. And why I say that is if I bring this up here, look at this here. If I bring this right up, if I zoom right in, we are still making these lower highs in place. We've made a higher low, but we haven't actually broken past the previous high. So we're not actually in an upward trend. I've seen so many times high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then this suddenly becomes another lower high, and then we actually fall back down again. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the case. If this does continue up and we start to get a breaking above there, this is now a high, low breaking above previous highs. This is now probably now starting to go back into an upward trend. So that's what I'm seeing through there when it comes to the natural gas through there, guys. And then also, so what have I done? Platinum, I've done uranium, I've done natural gas, and then let's go look at copper. Okay, let's look at copper. So the big copper scenarios that I'm looking at right now when it comes to copper is, again, I'm always looking at the overall trend analysis from here. So that's the very first thing I'm looking for. And you can see that we had a flattening out period, a bit of a drop to the downside. And then we had this move up, and then we started to make these high lows, high lows. So copper is definitely really starting to gain a lot of strength within these markets here. And if we use this from a perspective of the URA, right, we're starting to see something like that going on. And so that's what's happening right now on the daily charts. Oh, sorry, the weekly charts. And this could be just by looking at this could be that once we do start to break above this level through here, right, this could be a really big, you know, a really big breakout from here. So that's what could be forming from there. And if we go back to our daily charts, what we're seeing right now on the daily charts is we're seeing this whole thing that's happening right now. We're seeing this obviously continuation. We are definitely seeing, even though the moving average is coming down, look what's happened just recently. Low, we made a higher low and we broke past these highs through here. So we're definitely starting to see some sort of strength from here. So therefore we could be starting to see this movement to the upside.